Hello and welcome to my channel. Myself Sayyam Bardia. I teach you chemistry, biology and mathematics. Today we are going to talk about the prokaryotes and eukaryotes differentiation. So let's start with the differentiation. Before that, I want to tell you that please check the description box for the notes. In each and every video, I have posted the notes in the description box with some questions you can answer, which you can answer very easily. So let's start with the topic prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. I am going to take the reference of page number 63, your NCERT textbook, the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell differentiation. Okay. So here on the page 63, we have been given a cell structure of animal cell. I am going to draw a generalized cell structure. Okay. So first let's learn the meaning of the words eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Okay. Just divide it into half portion or black one. Now, eukaryotes are said to have a true nucleus. What does it mean by true nucleus? Does this nucleus say truth? No. True nucleus means a nucleus is membrane bound. Membrane bounded nucleus. Okay, we have a membrane bounded nucleus in eukaryotic cells, but in the prokaryotic cells we have a primitive nucleus that is a non-membranal nucleus. Okay, so primitive nucleus, or a what we can say non-membranal nucleus. Okay, so nucleus is not surrounded by a membrane in the prokaryotic cells. Now in eukaryotic cells, the cell organelles are membrane bounded. Cell organelles also have membrane bound. They have also membranes. But in the prokaryotic cells, no membrane bounded cell organelles. In this class, we are not going to study the structure of prokaryotic cells, but we are going to study the structure of eukaryotic cells. So, we will see that the organelles present in the eukaryotic cells have a membrane bounded outside them. Okay. These eukaryotic cells, they are larger in size than prokaryotes. Larger in size. They are larger in size. They must be smaller in size than eukaryotes. Okay. Now, multiple chromosomes Multiple chromosomes. Multiple means they have more than one chromosome present in them. So they must be having less chromosome, or they only have a single chromosome. What is chromosome? We are going to study in the later part of this video. So these are the differences between eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Okay. Now, in the next video, we are going to study the nucleus, which would tell you the meaning of chromosomes. Okay. Now we are learning the cell structure of eukaryotic cells. So, a typical eukaryotic cell. Now I am not making two different cells, a plant cell and then an animal cell. I am going to draw it in one. You need to understand which part is plant cell and which part is animal cell. Okay. So it's obvious I am using the organelles which are only in plant cell with green color, and organelles in animal cell I am going to use red color. Okay. So eukaryotic cells, all eukaryotic cells has an outer membrane to the cell called as a cell membrane. Okay, the cell membrane we learned as in the previous video. Cell membrane is the semi-fluid structure. It is a semi-permeable membrane. Yes, in plant cell, in addition to this cell membrane, we have an outer wall-like structure, a rigid wall-like structure called as cell wall. This cell wall is made up of cellulose. Okay, cell wall is made up of cellulose, which helps in the rigidity of the cell. Now, inside the cell membrane, there is a semi-fluid structure called as cytoplasm. Okay, cytoplasm contains all the organelles. Sorry. Okay. Now there is a centrally located nucleus. Yes, nucleus. Inside the nucleus, the membrane of nucleus is called as nuclear membrane. Inside the nucleus, there is also a semi-fluid structure like cytoplasm called as nucleoplasm. Brain of the nucleus is called as nucleolus. And there are chromosomes present inside the nucleus. Chromosomes are the hereditary unit of our body. Okay, these are the four parts of the nucleus. Now, near to the nucleus, there is a structure called as endoplasmic reticulum. I'll draw it too. This endoplasmic reticulum works as a transport system. It takes substance from nucleus and throws it out inside the cell for packaging and other things. So this is endoplasmic reticulum. It is always present near the nucleus. It is in short known as ER. Okay. Endoplasmic reticulums are present of two types, a smooth ER or a, as you guessed, a rough ER. Okay. A smooth endoplasmic reticulum doesn't have what we call as ribosomes. Okay, so if this is a rough endoplasmic reticulum, it would have these yellow dots called as ribosomes. So only difference between smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum is rough endoplasmic reticulum have ribosomes, but smooth doesn't have ribosomes. Now there are structure mainly present in the cell for packaging purpose. Okay, these structures are called as Golgi bodies. Golgi bodies help in packaging of the substances transported by the endoplasmic reticulum. Now we have the powerhouse of the cell called as mitochondria. These are the cisternae which provide excess surface area. This is mitochondria. Okay. Then we have ribosomes, the protein synthesis machinery in the cell. So this is ribosome, a protein synthesis machinery. Now, in animal cell, we have an organelle called as centriole. This centriole has a function during the cell division. Centriole. So red only in animal cell. Now in plant cell, there is an organelle called as plastid. There I'll write. Okay. Here I'll draw plastid. Plastid is green color. It has this thylakoid structure which contains the chlorophyll, which is responsible for green color in plant cell. So this is plastid. Okay. So these are the structures present in eukaryotic cell. I'll mark the structure P for plants and A for animal. Okay, and rest are common. There is one more structure which stores substances and it is called as vacuole. It contains the minerals, proteins and the cell sap, vacuoles. Now, there are suicide bags which contains enzymes which can digest the substances coming inside the cell. So these are called as lysosome. Okay, so this is overall a eukaryotic cell. Okay, just note it, then I will rub the thing. Okay. This was for today's video. We are going to talk about nucleus in the next video, or we start with the endoplasmic reticulum. So thank you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, then please subscribe. So if you have any doubts regarding the video or the previous videos, please comment down and check the notes. Thank you.